Hey home bakers, this Easter I'm baking something a little different. Choc Cross Buns, soft, spiced buns with rich chocolate chips and a hint of orange zest. They smell amazing and taste even better. Alright, let me show you how to make these delicious buns from scratch. This is important because it tells us the yeast is alive and ready. We are melting the butter and warming the milk first. Then add the orange zest to infuse the milk and finally the sugar, so it's ready for blooming the yeast. Heat gently until everything's melted, then cool to lukewarm. If it's too hot, it could kill the yeast. Stir in the yeast until it dissolves, cover it up and let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. You will know it's ready when it turns foamy. Start with bread flour, then add in cocoa powder, mixed spice, and salt. Give it a quick mix. Then pour in the bloomed yeast mixture and crack in an egg. Use the dough hook to start kneading at medium speed. At first, you may need to pause and scrape down the sides to help everything come together. Then keep kneading for about 8 to 10 minutes until the dough is smooth and stretchy. It should pass the window pane test. That's how you know it's perfectly kneaded. Transfer the dough to a floured surface and gently knead in the chocolate chips a bit at a time. Use any kind you like, dark, milk, or even a mix. I like kneading in the chocolate chips by hand at this stage. It helps keep them from breaking, which can happen in the mixer. But if you don't mind that, you can add them in with the rest of the ingredients earlier. Once you are happy with the dough, place it in a lightly oiled bowl, cover with cling film and let it proof until doubled in size. The dough's airy and puffy, perfect after the first proof. Lightly flour the top, press it down to release the air. Transfer the dough upside down onto the work surface and pull the sides to form a ball. Then divide it into 12 equal pieces. I like to weigh them for even-sized buns once baked. Cover the dough pieces with a tea towel to keep them from drying out, then shape them one at a time. To shape the bun, gently tuck the edges underneath, pinch the end, then use your palm to roll it into a smooth ball. Place the shaped dough balls onto a lined baking tray, then continue shaping the rest. Make sure to space the dough balls out so they have enough room to rise nicely. Cover the buns with a tea towel and let them rise for about 45 minutes. You will know they are ready when they look puffed and slightly touching each other. A hot cross bun isn't complete without the cross. I'm keeping it simple, just mix flour and water until it's slightly runny. Pop it into a piping bag and snip a small hole. The size of the cut matters. It will decide how thick your cross turns out. Let's pipe the crosses.
Like-minded if we could, but that's not the case. The wind will turn, don't be concerned. I can learn. When we end deciding games, and we don't pull on both ways. We can do it. I know we'll find the missing frame. Sideways, up or down, it's all the same.
So that's it. I hope you will give these Choc Cross Buns a try. Click the link in the description for the full recipe. I'm sure you won't be disappointed. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and share it so more people can try it too. And if you have any questions, leave a comment below. Your question could help other bakers too. And I would truly appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. This way we will never miss a chance to bake together. As always, your support means everything. Thank you for watching. As you are still here, I think you will love this classic hot cross buns recipe. So simple and so good. You are going to love it. Click the screen to check it out now. See you there. Bye for now.